There's music. There's music. There's music. God, my beard is so screwed up tonight. There's music. Okay. Discordy time. Just inform Discord that I'm doing what I'm doing. Wow, okay. Just shot up to like 5 people watching out of nobody. So, neat. Howdy. Hey, Panafox! Been a while. What's up, dude? So, yeah. It's not going to be a LiveTUBBs Weekly because I already told everybody what's been happening, and it hasn't been really a week yet. And nothing really has happened today, so yeah, I did put the video up. I hope you guys like that one. If you are a patron, or if you are a friend of mine or an admin or something, then essentially you should have been able to see it. It's just a squishing video. I squished everything in my hotel room. I mean, I could have gone with every single tiny thing that was in my pockets ever, but I think I did do that. I think I literally did do that, actually. I have no idea why, but I've got 2 like springy grey hairs that are they're just so straight. You know, they're so stiff and straight, and they keep just sticking out of my beard instead of being in my beard. That's so random. Anyway, yeah, we're not going to do that tonight. Instead, I thought that I know I'm a bit late. I'm a bit late to the trend, but there's all these Smash Pass videos going around on the internet, and I kind of like it. I kind of enjoy it. I don't know why. You know, it was randomly interesting to see. I mean, the first one that I did see was this video, a Jello Apocalypse, I think. They did kind of a Smash Pass thing where they did all of the Pokemon characters, and I'm not talking about the Pokemon. They did characters from Pokemon, and it was very interesting hearing their opinions, because they did a Smash Pass thing where instead of just saying Smash, Pass, Smash, Pass, they basically they did a thing of like it was 4 or 5 of them playing at the same time, and they were kind of like explaining why, and I kind of like that idea better than just the simple Smash Pass thing, you know. But the thing is that I didn't want to do just Pokemon because, well, they're not people, you know. Oh wait, yeah. Then I saw, you know, like Markiplier's one, Jack's one. Did PewDiePie do a one? I don't know. But then I saw the Game Grumps one, and yeah, it kind of like made me very interesting. It's just very interesting in seeing the differences in opinions of people's for the thing, you know. So yeah, I was like, I'm gonna do that. So I was wondering what I could do a Smash Pass on, because essentially I've got like, I didn't want to do Pokemon. They're not people. I don't know any of the characters from the Pokemon universe. So basically, they were doing the human ones. Jello Apocalypse did like a human, the human characters from Pokemon, and I was like, yeah, that's actually a really cool idea. But it's been done now. So yeah. So what is the things that I could do a Smash Pass on? And I was like, mythology, because mythology. And I have got a sort of prepared list here, and hopefully it's going to be okay because with YouTube, because these are artworks. There shouldn't be a problem with these, But yeah, I'm going with the deities of the Hindu religion. That's what I'm going to be doing tonight, and I kind of want somebody to play with. So as well as putting up the, I've got the vote ticker thing here, because we're going to be tallying up the votes for what week we're doing next. But also, I kind of want, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go through the different deities. I have like, yeah. I think Zeus did that already. What, the Smash Pass thing? Yeah, that's why we're not doing the Greek pantheon. Also, we would be here all night. You have no idea how many characters, how many deities there are in the Greek pantheon. You probably know like one or two, but they have an entire city. It's the city of the gods, Olympus. It's not like a house. It's a city. It's well populated. It's crazy. It's crazy how many there are. I mean, we might do the main Greek pantheon someday if this goes okay, but I wanted to do something that I kind of don't know much about. I'm pretty much I'm reading up on a lot of the Hindu mythology, the Hindu religion and its mythology, which by the way is freaky. I thought that the Greeks basically had problems. No. It's freaky. I have explained before. And Zeus fucked almost all of them. Not so much gods. He liked people. He did occasionally, he screwed with the gods. But he's like to screw people, and occasionally animals. It's a thing. It's a thing. It got to a problem. It got to a problem so much that his sister wife, whatever, had an issue. She got insanely jealous. She'd been jealous before, but she got insanely jealous. And one time when Zeus was, he went to Earth, he transformed himself into a seal or some kind. It was like a sea creature, like a seal or something like that. She had the habit of transforming herself into a shark, just to fuck with Zeus sometimes. And also fuck with Poseidon. It's a thing. She had kind of a love-hate relationship with Poseidon. It was a thing. But yeah, she had this habit of turning herself into a shark, and essentially she first raped the seal Zeus and then ate him. So yeah. It's a thing. It's a thing. He doesn't really fuck other gods. He's more about the he's more about the people. He really likes the people that he may have made. Well, he didn't really make it. He made another. This is what I mean. Zeus made people, right? Except for the fact that he made them using another god to do it. See what I mean? How there's so many different gods. He made people by making a god that then made people. It's weird. It's freaky, yo. It's freaky. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hera's crazy. Hera's crazy. This is what I was talking. AJ, have you watched Clash of the Titans yet? The classic one, not the remake. Have you watched that yet? Because I was talking to you, I think it was you, about it. But there's this movie called Clash of the Titans, this classic movie, and it's like everybody kind of. Whenever I watched that, because I watched it as a kid. And basically, whenever I watched that, my mum was always like, wow, the gods are such assholes. You know, like my family members, my nan would be like, the gods were dicks, you know, back then and stuff like that. And it's like, no. They weren't. These people are morons. It's really not their fault. The gods' actions in this movie are completely justifiable. It's crazy how dumb the people are. The people are just so dumb. The people are so dumb. I know I'm going on a weird tangent, and that's why I started early, because I was going to start on the hour. But yeah, okay. Oh, hello. That's not a small spider. Okay. There's a not small spider on my window. Okay. Yeah. So in that movie, I explained. I explained this in another live stream, but whatever. This basically what we didn't see in the movie is that Zeus. In the movie, it's Zeus, but in fact, it's Poseidon in the traditional tale. Zeus went down and basically made love to the queen of this coastal town in ancient Greece, and he made love to the queen, and she didn't know that it was Zeus. She thought it was her husband who had come back from war early. So she was like, "Oh, you know. So I'm so glad you're alive. Let's fuck." And they did. And then basically, she, I can't remember if is she pregnant when she gets put. I think she gets put in the boat with the baby. But basically, her husband actually comes back and is like, "Oh my god, you are pregnant, and well, I've been at war for 10 years. How the fuck are you pregnant?" So what happens is she gets punished for being unfaithful. She basically gets this is a common theme, by the way. Women all the time get punished in Greek mythology. It's really unfair, I guess. The guys get punished as well, and there are some pretty sick punishments, but the women get unfairly punished all the time. But yeah, anyway, as punishment for being unfaithful, the king locks her into a coffin and then throws it into the sea. Her and her baby get locked into a coffin, and then he throws it into the sea. And it's like, well, that's dealt with. That's fine. Moron. First of all, don't punish your wife for being tricked into having sex by a fucking god. Just don't do that. And second of all, you will look after that baby. For fuck's sake, look after that baby. I mean, you know it's Zeus at this stage. Don't fuck with Zeus. So yeah, what does Zeus do for this? Well, first of all, one of the other gods basically ferries. I think Poseidon. Zeus sends Poseidon off to basically ferry the the woman and the baby off to an island to live out their lives happily forever. You know, it's fine. They get sent off to an island, and then he then tells Poseidon that when you're done with that, release the Kraken. So the entire city gets wiped out because of the stupid king guy who was just a moron and decided to throw Zeus's baby and his wife into the sea. And it's like, yeah, totally justifiable. If you're a god and you have that power, I get it. I get it. I mean, like, I'm Zeus. I totally fucked up here, but it's my bad. You know, Hera, she lashed me, and she gave me a good tongue lashing. I'm totally at fault. I get it. I made a mistake. You know, but also these people made a mistake. Nobody told the fucking king to not do this, because the king totally knows that I would totally get vengeance on him. Whilst the city is getting flooded by the waves of the Kraken, who's also shaking the ground somehow, killing everybody in this town. Zeus reaches down to the earth and personally just crushes the king. Again, I get it. It's really funny as well how it plays out, because in the movie he's kind of like, you can see Zeus kind of just like, he picks the guy up and is just like, you are fucking dead. So he gets to watch his city get his town get completely demolished by tsunamis and earthquakes, and everybody's dying. Also, he's being squished. So yeah, he should have did that first. Well, no, he did. He did all of this simultaneously. It's a thing. Yeah. It's a thing. So yeah, that's only one of the things that happen in this movie. That's the beginning of the movie, right? What happens later on is that, oh my god, I cannot believe the audacity of Atlanta's mother. Just the audacity of this bitch is just it's unbelievable, right? So Hera. Just a bit of backstory on Hera. Hera's got like a bit of a thing. She kind of wants to punish the people of Gotham. Is it Gotham? Then? It's not Gotham. It's not like Batman. It's something like that. It's something like that. It sounds like that. She wants to punish these people anyway, because they wouldn't. She's got a son. She's got her own son on Earth, and her son's been doing nasty, evil, stupid stuff, and then he gets punished by the gods. But Hera thinks this is unfair because it's her son. So yeah, she's looking for any excuse to fucking mess with these people. This entire town, I'm gonna fuck with them. They have screwed over my boy. I'm totally gonna fuck with them. So she's just waiting for something to happen. So what does Atlanta's mother do? Well, you're gonna love this. I mean, honestly, it's awesome. It's awesome. Again, the audacity of this bitch. So they have this big party, and basically, like, Perseus is going to marry Atlanta, and it's like, it's going to be great. They have this party, and like Hera's just like seething because it's like, my son should have married Atlanta. Whatever, it's fine. But yes, it's basically like they're having this big party, and as they're being married. As they are being married, they're literally just one speech away from the I do's. Atlanta's mother is standing there. They're in the temple, Hera's temple. They're in Hera's temple. Giant statue of Hera, right behind her. Absolutely massive statue of Hera. Right. She goes on this speech about how glorious their like youth is, and how like her daughter's great, and Perseus is great, and it's so good that they're going to be together forever. And then she does this. She's like, I mean, my daughter, I mean, she's so great. I mean, even, her beauty even surpasses the goddess Hera herself. And you can see that basically, like, Hera just, her eyes just was like, hold me back, hold me back. It's like, yes, you, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Every time I watch this scene, I'm always kind of like, fucking shut up. What the fuck did you just do? Everyone should be pissed about at you right now. You know she is looking for any excuse to punish all of us. And she can. She's a goddess. She can do this. Oh my god. So yeah, like I said, and this sets the events off in the movie. I mean, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Well, I'm going to spoil this part. Basically, Hera comes down. Hera comes down into her temple. She's already in the temple. It's her house. It's her temple. It's a thing. But she basically, the giant statue starts like shaking. It starts quaking, and then the head of the statue falls off and lands right in front of the mother, and the party guests. It just lands there, and then the eyes open, and Hera basically is like, "Oh, so you don't know what you did," you know, like in Hotel Transylvania. It's like, "Oh, you don't know what you did. Some bad things are coming your way." Oh my god, I made my eyes water. It's just too funny. It's just too funny. I haven't got a tissue. I'm getting a tissue. It's just, it's too good. Like I said, the audacity of this bitch. Just, oh, she was begging. She basically just, oh my god. This happens kind of the same way in the original myth. So yeah, somebody please agree with me that like this woman's stupid. It's not the god's fault. It's the woman. The woman is stupid. That, you know, Atlanta's mother is just a dumb bitch. That just I can't believe she did this. But yeah, everyone's so surprised that all of this happens. She basically like tells the story of like like how she's like, I'm gonna give you a chance to repent, but only if my son gets to marry Atlanta instead. Otherwise, I'm going to tell Zeus and Poseidon to release the Kraken. That's all her. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like you just kind of like, you just want somebody to time travel back, appear at the party, and just be like, just before she says this bullshit, she's just somebody to be like, okay, just remember where you are, remember what time you're in, and remember that gods exist, right? I mean, the evidence is all around you. You know, there's a fucking demigod standing right there. Could you please just remember to just not piss off the gods? Oh, what is it? Sorry, I'm reminded of a Family Guy quote. Are you trying to piss off the volcano, or are you trying to make the volcano explode? Like they're doing like a hula dance or something on a beach somewhere, and then somebody like is off tempo or something, and Peter's like, are you trying to piss off the volcano? Oh my god, it's exactly like that. You just expect somebody to just be like fucking shut up. But yeah, And it's all like this throughout the movie. It's all like this, and the gods are completely justified in all of their actions. I totally get it, and yet, yeah, fucking bullshit. So yeah, Greek mythology fucked up, but kind of understandable to certain extents. You know, it's not as bad as Christian mythology. I swear to God. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna do smash and pass, with some of the with the Hindu deities instead, because I'm only just like learning about some of this stuff, and it's like I said, it's crazy what weird shit happens. I mean, like, weird shit happens all the time in Hindu mythology, and some of the most brutal kills and stuff have also happened in Hindu mythology. Like, there's a guy, I know I've explained this already. Sorry, hiccuped. I know I've explained this already in another stream, but there's this guy who basically gets fucked to death by a tree. Like, he gets screwed so much that his insides just fall out, and it's so vivid and descriptive. And it basically, the story ends just there. A lot of the stories also end with when people die. It's not like in like Greek mythology, or it's not like any of the other mythologies. When people die, the story just ends, and it's like you don't expect that, especially from like Christian mythology, because Christian mythology is like, and then he arrived in heaven or something, or he was in hell, and basically he asked God or the devil why he did this, and blah blah blah. You know, it's not like that. The story just ends with people dying, and it's like it makes sense because they it's a incarnation, reincarnation thing. So yeah, once you're dead, it's thing. Man, that's terrifying. They weren't. I think you were trying to make a pun, but I don't know, because dyslexic. I think were you trying to say terrifying, or is that Terry? No, that is right. Right? I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, they weren't even trying to kill this guy. This was just like this was just part of the story. This is just the ending of the story. It's like some other weird shit happened, and then also he went off into the woods, and like a mystical creature was a tree at the time, and basically thought he looked kind of dashing, so it just wanted to fuck him all the time, and it did until he died. The end. I was like, seems like a perfectly normal thing to happen. What the fuck is going on here? Like the Egyptian gods, like they just like saunter over, and then somebody tells them, like one of them, this story, and they're like, wow, that's a bit harsh, don't you think? And they're like, oh, he had it coming. I mean, he stole someone's goat. It's like, okay. But then what happened? It's like, well, he died. That's the end of the story. Like, oh, okay. Oh my god. Yeah, it's weird. So, but yeah, there was also a lot of deities and stuff. But I've managed to get the I basically got Wikipedia pages on all of them. So yeah, let's play Smash or Pass, and then I'll do the tallying up the votes at the end of this. So get your votes in. I will go through all of the chat and put them in the book and everything at the end of this. So yeah, I'm going to keep this scrolling at the bottom of the screen. But let me just... We'll do it like that. So there we go. So I've got like... oh no, I hate this thing. Go away. So I've got them on here. So we got pictures. I will zoom into the pictures, but yeah. So we're playing Smash or Pass, and I do want at least one person. Greeks are petty, dude. Again, some of them are. They're basically just they're just like souped up humans, you know. And I don't mean souped up as in superpowers. I mean like they're souped up as in they've got their emotions are always just so heightened and so over the top. They're just very extra. That's what it is. Basically, the Greeks, they're not petty. It's just that they're very extra. I think it's because they have basically the power to do what they, you know, what they feel. So basically, when they feel something, they have the ability to do. You know, when you feel angry, and you kind of want to just like, if you feel so angry, you just want to hit something. You know, imagine if you had the ability to basically erase continents. Yeah. It's like that. It's not that they're petty. It's just that they basically like most of them run hot with their emotions, and have a lot of power to follow through. You know, if anything, Greek mythology is fascinating in the sense that they don't just simply smash things. They usually kind of like make a deal, or they put people through like all of these trials and stuff at a whim, just because they're angry. I'm going to put you I'm going to create a maze and trap you in it. You know, it's not like they're petty. It's just that I'm so angry I could put you in a maze forever, kind of thing. You know. So yeah. Anyway, we're starting it off. So we got Vishnu, the supreme deity. Well, the secondary supreme. It's like Bahame. I don't know. But yeah, we have Vishnu, who's like primarily, I think it's isn't it the deaf one? I think it's the deaf one. And I'm gonna say pass. It's the robiness. I'm not a fan of the robiness. Also, its skin's blue. Do you know why its skin's blue? I mean, I'm gonna pass. It's a dead guy. It's Vishnu. God of preservation, reality, Kala, karma, restoration, and moksha. I do know what these things are. Oh, thank you. Is a word used to mean time. Okay, it's time. Kala is time. Yep. First to freedom from the cycle of death. So basically, like enlightenment. I think. Yeah. But yeah. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? It's definitely a pass for me. It's got like, I mean, they've got the energy, but I just like this depiction. It's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. Oh, by the way, for those few people who don't know how to play Smash or Pass, then basically it's like it's like who you would smash or who you would just pass. It's kind of like a one night stand situation, where basically like if you had the option, then would you have sex with this person, kind of thing. I mean, other people have like interpreted it as like you can kind of it's not when you smash them, it doesn't necessarily mean sex, but it's good. But I'd say smashing is definitely sex. But yeah, I mean, I don't know that I'm all about personality, so this is going to be pretty hard. I would basically pass just on if I'm just going by looks alone, which I'm not used to. But from what I understand, Vishnu, pass. Like I know a bit about Vishnu. They're kind of jerks. They're okay, but I mean, like if you slight them in any way, they're kind of jerks. You know, they're kind of. It's not like Zeus-y jerks. I mean, they are just kind of strap jerks. So yeah, I'm waiting for one person to basically just say smash or pass, and then we can move on. But yeah, I do like the extra handiness. The extra handiness is handy, I guess, but I don't know. For a one night stand kind of smash. No, I still wouldn't. It's basically a preserved corpse. It's a preserved corpse. You know. Could somebody please say something? You know, I mentally picture everything, so I'm trying to picture myself if I would sleep with them, and it's just not working. It's just not a good time. So could somebody please let me move on? Oh my god! I'm just gonna read the thing. I'll just read the thing. Excuse me. Um, no, Yana, or uh, Hari, Hari. Yeah. By the way, Hari Krishnas, they're basically Vishnu, like that's their whole thing. It's all about Vishnu and stuff. So yeah. Baham, do we have that? Is he coming up? I think he might not be coming up. Oh no, I do have him. He's right here. Okay. He's a supreme being within Vishnu. That's the other thing. That is the other thing. In the Hindu religion, um, basically you almost pick a god, and then you basically have that is your god. You know. So essentially, you'll have a whole family that basically like they worship one of the gods, but they are Hindus. They have like they worship all of the gods, but they mostly just they mostly worship just like they focus on one god. So basically, you'll have like one shrine or one big painting or poster or something of that one god, and then basically you might have smaller posters or paintings or carvings of the other gods, but essentially you'll in it's like one god per household. That is basically a thing, and like so you get like Vishnuism or Vaishnavi, yeah. But essentially, you're Hindu, but you basically have like, depending on what god you are, then you've got different denominations. But it's essentially a thing. It's a thing. It's one of the things that Hindu temples, like in a lot of the Asian countries and in India and stuff, they have like they could have like several different temples in one town, and they will. The reason why they have that is because not because of the different denominations, but because of the different gods. So, yeah, it's a thing. Anyway, it's still a pass for me. I'm sorry, I can't get over the whole "it's a preserved corpse" thing. But yeah. Anyone else? I'm gonna have to move on. I'm just gonna have to move on. Is my chat broken? Nope. And I'm not getting the warning signal. Weird. To tell me that. Yeah. Anyway, it's a pass. Yeah. Definite pass. Gonna have to move on. Transforms the universe. They do. They do. Oh my god, in weird ways. Weird, freaky ways. But yeah. They are many both benevolent and fearsome depictions of. There are many benevolent and fearsome depictions of Vishnu. In benevolent aspect, he's depicted as an omniscient sleeping on the curls of serpent. Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. The many-headed serpent. Yeah. Who represents time floating in the primeval ocean of milk called Kashari. So, yeah, there's a lot of flowery language as well. I've noticed when I've been reading up on the mythology of this. Oh my god, it's like how you try to read the original Shakespeare. It's like it's kind of like that, but as if they're talking about a different universe. I mean, they are kind of, because it would be ancient times, but at the same time, it's like, oh my god, it's like this. It's like it's on another universal level of being and existence and stuff, and it's like, okay, but yeah, cosmic order, but yeah. They've got different avatars as well, so this is just mainly the cosmic version of it. It doesn't matter. I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on to. So that's definitely a pass. Okay, it's not going well. Shiva. That's not a very good picture. That's a terrible picture. Are there more pictures? See? Yeah. Ooh, are these all Shiva? Or is it just... I think this is all Shiva. Smash. And not because she could just easily murder me, but also it's kind of one of those things of like, I don't know. Shiva always seems kind of like pretty chill. Like she gets a bad rap a lot. But we need better pictures. I feel like there are so many different personalities of Shiva that essentially I've probably meshed with one of them. So yeah, smash. Yeah. By the way, a lot of the deities are depicted with many arms and stuff because, well, they've got a lot to do. So yeah. Also, beebs. Yeah, see, I mean, yeah, definite smash. Definite smash. I know the music has gone. I do apologize. Also, Shiva's depicted as both a male and a woman a lot because it's got here Shiva holds an axe and the deer in his hands, but like I said, it's depicted as kind of almost androgynous, but sometimes incredibly feminine. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. I've never really been bothered by that stuff, and I'm bi, so whatever. But see now it's going very male as you go down, and of course this is also Shiva. You see these a lot. Well, I see them a lot. You see them a lot in England because there we have a lot of Indian people and culture here. So yeah. Hey Jeff. Hey Jeff. So Shiva, smash or pass? I'll go back to the big, like that picture's really bad. So I was looking for different pictures of Shiva. Yeah, smash or pass Shiva. I said smash. I said smash. That's a good one. I still think that's the best one. But yeah. So yeah. Smash. So you'd yeah. Um the great god is one of the principal deities in Hinduism. God Shiva is said to be the controller of time itself and has responsibility of carrying out processes of destruction at the end of creation. Um, so it's basically he is also called it's the past, present, and future. There's a lot of he's in here, but like I said, from what I recall from some of the stories that I've read so far, like I said, Shiva has many different forms, and it's he is basically sometimes portrayed as a woman. So yeah. Hey Itchy. Hey Itchy. So that sounds very Japanese. I think it's because it's like past, present, and future. There's there's one story where uh Shiva's kind of manipulating time for something. I can't remember what exactly, but like past Shiva is female, present Shiva is androgynous, and future Shiva is male. It's basically like it's because past is the creation, and that is the female version because women are like the creators of life and all that stuff. And then present is about both sexes, and then basically the future is about destruction, and men are the ones that go to war and do all of the destroying stuff things. So yeah. So yeah, again, smash Shiva. Well, don't actually smash the statue because it's really nice. So yeah. It's a really nice picture. The big statue. That's a cow. Yeah, yeah. It's a really nice picture. I like it. Okay, we're moving on. Itchy, I'm tallying up the votes at the end. We've only got like these to go through. So yeah. If you want to go for it quicker, then you have to say smash or pass. Okay, who we're on to next? I think we're on to the big boys. Oh my, it's wow. It didn't load the page. That's not helpful. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Right. Yes, my computer didn't like me switching windows all the time. I think that's what happened. I'm not entirely sure. Um, let's try this again. So random. Yeah. See now it loaded this. Okay. Let me move this. Okay. So yeah, again, this will go a lot faster if you say smash or pass. So feel free to put your opinions on. Okay, so next we have Brahma, 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 or Braham. Um, So yeah, it's basically, they don't always have all these heads. By the way, it's one of the way that they predict, they show movement as well. I've got pins and needles in this hand. What the fuck? It's a thing I've noticed in some of the artwork. Anyway, ham. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna smash. You're gonna have to. Yeah, it's smash or pass. It's a smash or pass stream. We're playing smash or pass. Only, um, we're explaining our decisions. We're not just, you don't just get a pass, a pass on the decisions. I mean, you can explain or you can't explain. I like to explain myself. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, it is a smash. But this is the big boy. This is the Zeus of the Hindu deities. So it's like, I mean, yeah. Plus, kind of, I don't know what it is, but some older Indian guys are really cute. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I find them also very cute. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a, like, kind of like the Sultan. I mean, he wasn't. Was he Indian? I think he was supposed to be an Arab, which is not Indian. They're Arab. Whatever. But the Sultan from, he's cute. So yeah, it's a thing. But yeah, we're doing smash and pass on Hindu deities because I couldn't think of anything else original to do. So yeah. It's so annoying. Yeah, I can't find any good pictures of him. This is the best. This is the best you got. But yeah, I mean, he's flexible. Extra arms, always fun. Um, Again, they don't always have multiple heads. It's just it's a way of depicting movement in some of their artwork. I've noticed. The multiple arm things is a common motif, though, with the gods in particular, the deities in particular. But sometimes sometimes it depicts that they can handle more than one task. Sometimes it depicts movement. It's kind of, it doesn't necessarily mean that they have more than one arm or one head. From what I understand in the stories, sometimes they do explain that they are pretty much human. You know, their human forms are human, and then sometimes they'll, like, clearly state that they have multiple arms. It's a thing. But yeah, it's a smash. It's a smash. But then again, that's because of, like, it's a cute kind of Indian dad thing for me. So yeah. Ah, Ganesh. This one's the super dead one. It's supposed to be like a from what I understand, Ganesh is sometimes depicted as the bad guy. Basically, people keep fucking with Ganesh in all of the stories that I keep reading. People keep fucking with Ganesh. It's the elephant. In case you didn't know, it's the elephant. Definite smash. I'm sorry. I'm a furry. I like elephant. Every single piece of furry art that I've ever seen of Ganesh has always been really good. You know, I can't not smash Ganesh. There's going to be a lot of smashing. You know, apart from the dead guy at the beginning, apart from Vishnu at the beginning, it was like, definitely Ganesh. Yeah, people keep fucking with Ganesh in storylines, in the stories, and it's just so annoying. At one point, their tusk gets cut off, and then the other one gets ripped out. It's very violent, but yeah. I mean, I know some of you smash all day. Well, yeah, because it's an elephant. It's naturally big, and also Ganesh is usually depicted with a round tummy. So I figured you would definitely smash the elephant. So yeah, look there he is holding the tusk, and it's part of one of the stories. Well, it's part of many stories. Basically, like the tusk of Ganesh is kind of like this mythical object in it's like the MacGuffin of the ancient Hindu texts and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, Ganesh definitely smash Ganesh, definitely. Or in Ichi's case, probably be smashed by Ganesh on purpose because why not? Oh, baby Ganesh! Oh, it's so cute, kind of. But yeah, people keep fucking in the stories. People keep fucking with Ganesh and then are surprised. Well, they're not really surprised. They're more like kind of like, oh, Ganesh is in a mood again. It's like, yeah, you keep fucking with them. Stop fucking with Ganesh. But yeah, gotta be my favorite. Gotta be my favorite of the Hindu gods, of the Hindu deities. They don't like being called gods. It's a thing. Yeah, exactly. I am right. Yes, it's true. So that one was easy. We're going to get into the more obscure ones now. Kartikeya. We're doing Kartikeya. Let me just refresh because I think I know who this is. God of victory, war, and knowledge, commander of the gods. So basically, they hold the knowledge of the gods, and yeah, okay, yeah, I know who this is. Sometimes mostly depicted as male, but has been they're very androgynous sometimes. The gods in the stories, they're always very androgynous. Like they're definitely like a man, but they do womanly things like all the time. Basically, like there'll be like part of the story where like this clearly male god is just like, and then he lactated, and you know he wept and lactated at the same time. It's like, do people do that? Is that a thing that happens? I don't think even women just randomly lactate when they cry. Pretty sure that's not a thing. But yeah, it's very strange. This is what I mean. So yeah, let me find a good picture. I think that one's good. I think the giant statue is pretty good. But yeah, it's got to be pass. It's got to be pass. They just seem like a know-it-all again from the stories. They seem like a know-it-all. They're always kind of like, well, I guess it's because they're the holders of the knowledge of the gods. So they just seem they would just seem like they'd be really annoying to try to have sex with. It just, yeah, it's got to be a pass. Sorry, I just they're also like the judges as well. He's like the judger. All of his avatars seem to be doing nothing but judging stuff all the time, and it's like, ugh. It's a thing. It's a thing. But yeah, just not a fan. Not a fan. Plus, that gold totally makes them look fat, stupid. But yeah, nah, not a fan. Come on, I need one of you guys to say smash or pass before I can move on. I kind of want to go back to Ganesh. Did you read all the Hindu stories yet? No. I read the mythology because I you know me. I like my mythology. and some of it is really interesting. It's just that I've never really gotten into like Shintoism mythology, even though there's some crazy stuff in there, and also Hinduism mythology, sorry, theology, whatever. Basically, because well, it like I was saying before, it's kind of like trying to read Shakespeare. It's incredibly hard to get into because they talk about other layers of reality as if it's the normal thing all the time, and we're not talking about like we're not talking about like other worlds, like the underworld and the different realms and all that stuff. We're talking about like just they talk about everything as if it's kind of like just a different part of the universe, a different layer of reality, as if it's nothing, and they've given them all names, and it's like trying to keep up with all of this stuff. Like I said, it just makes it really hard to get into. So I've been like over the past 10 years, I've been trying to get into this, and well, with the virus times happened and everything, I managed to read a bit more into it and try to actually follow up on it and stuff. And yeah, I mean, it's interesting, and it's definitely different from it's way different from reading all of the kind of like European mythology stuff, but it's very much more fragmented, like folklore though, and there are many different depictions of different gods and stuff. Like every single story that I've ever read has always kind of like had the gods act in a completely different way, or act or be just a completely different version of this other story that I've read. And it's kind of, like I said, it makes it irritating and confusing just because they keep using the same names, but they describe things in completely different ways in each of the different stories. And it's like, oh, it's, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, they would seem like a know-it-all. And like I said, in at least one of the stories, they had different avatars of their being, basically just going around judging people for no reason. It doesn't seem to have a reason. They were just doing this, you know. And oh, Itchy, I just want to reiterate this one story because I read this one story. Well, I was reminded of this one story the other day, because I was asked out of all of the different mythologies, which one would I believe? Which one do I like the most? Which one would I follow as a religion? And I was saying about the Norse one, because all of the gods seem to be just regular people. They seem to be regular guys with regular problems. Well, with bigger problems, obviously, but regular. How people would react. They are just guys. Plus, they can die. The gods can die in Norse mythology. They die and go to Valhalla or Hell or the other one. I can't remember the other one ever. I can never remember the other one. They've got 3 different afterlives, and none of them are bad. But yeah, and one god in particular has escaped from all 3 of the underworlds. And once you realize who this god is, you're like, oh yeah, of course they did. Ugh, yeah, duh, stupid. But yeah, I believe in that. But yeah, the story that I wanted to tell you, Ichi, is just well, just I think you might enjoy this. Is that yeah, it's just funny. So Thor's in he's on Earth. I can never. What's the name of the Earth realm? He's on Earth on a Wednesday or a Thursday. He basically once a week he goes around and does something nice for people. He basically spends the day on Earth doing something nice for people. Like one time he was basically making some. He basically looks after the docks for people. something just disconnected. My computer just did the disconnect noise. External hard drives are online. Oh my god. My phone's restarting itself. Okay. Yeah, he goes around and he does this thing once a week where basically like he'll start his morning off making breakfast for people who work in the docks, and then he'll go and repair people's farmyard buildings, and then he'll go do something else. And basically, he does nice things. One day a week, God, the lightning god, god of hammers, basically comes down to Earth and he does nice things. And Thor just does this. I mean, yeah. However, this one day, Thor comes down to Earth and basically he gets taunted. Like there seems to be like one of the dock workers. He made breakfast for them, and then basically they're like, "No thanks, I wouldn't eat breakfast because, from made by a guy who has really shitty pants and doesn't wear anything on his feet." Because Thor is often depicted and described as somebody who basically doesn't really give a shit about their appearance. So basically he wears just what's practical. So he's wearing kind of like half chainmail pants that are really dirty, and also he never wears anything on his feet. Am I Thor? Am I really Thor? Because I don't give a crap about what trousers I'm wearing. And I don't like wearing shoes. I'm not wearing shoes now. Anyway, and he's like, "Dude, I made you breakfast. Also, I'm a god." What the fuck? So yeah, he goes. He basically gets berated by random people, mostly random old guys, all day long. He just keeps getting berated on his appearance, how he looks, how he's dressed, and stuff. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going? Why are people pissing me off? All the time. Well, they're trying to piss me. Why are people trying to piss me off? I don't understand. What the? Who cares what I'm wearing? I'm a god. Really went from what? Anyway, he goes back. He goes back home. He goes back to Asgard, and then and then he basically like he meets up with Odin, and basically like he's like, "Oh, I've had such a day. Please, can I just have something to drink?" And Odin's like, "Oh, what happened?" And he's like, "Ugh, I don't know what everyone's problem was today, but I was doing my regular weekly trip there and stuff, and then and Odin's like, people made fun of your pants and your lack of shoes and your vest." And Thor's like, "Did the ravens tell you all of this?" And he's like, "Nope. You just, you kind of stink, and you don't." He basically repeats something that one of the people were berating him about, and and Thor's like, "Dad, were you on Earth pretending to be different people just to tell me that my clothes suck?" And he's like, "Yes. Okay, yes, you should learn to respect your appearance more. You're a god. You should dress like one." So basically, Odin wasn't really trying to teach him anything. It's like Odin just wanted to spend his day just pissing off Thor, just just taking the piss out of Thor. I love this story because it's just so kind of like, it's like, yeah. It's like, dude, I can't help it if you can't dress right. It's like, Dad, fucking shut up. Or just how I want, okay? It's just so funny, just imagining Odin dressed as just different old guys. How did he not notice that he was wearing an eye patch? It basically is like it's said that he's kind of like disguising himself as different people, but I think it means like magically he's doing this, like he's disguising himself as different assholes, basically. But I like to think that basically it is literally him just in different outfits with different eye patches. Just continuously going around. This is actual. Yes, this actually well, didn't actually happen. Well, we don't know if it actually happened. It's very believable though, right? Are you back on now? Is it my phone? Yeah, my phone. It's my phone that disconnected and then reconnected because it's updating itself. Okay. It's plugged in, so it's a thing. But yeah, it's just so dumb. It's just so dumb but so funny. And by the way, if you're wondering who escaped all three underworlds, it of course was Odin. Because he knows how to get out of all three. After he killed himself 2 times. He killed himself once. No, he did. He killed himself twice. And then the third time he was killed, but he knew how to get out of that one because out of the underworld because he can. So yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, Odin's. If you think about it, it's like, oh yeah, of course Odin would know how to get out of all three, because basically he's all knowing. He's the only omniscient god, you know. And do you know how he became all knowing? It wasn't because he magically knew all of this shit. Okay, it's because he went and learnt it. You know, it's again one of the reasons why I like Norse mythology the most is because basically it's like they explain things in a way that actually makes sense. You know, the raven thing. How does he know everything that happens around the world? It's because he knows how to talk to ravens, and they tell him stuff. They go around the world, tell him everything that happens every day. That's how he knows how everything happens every day. It's not because he has some mystical ability to see through the ravens. It's because he can speak raven, because he knows how to do that. So it's like, yeah. Do you know what? One of the times he killed himself just because he didn't know what it would be like to die. So he killed himself to know what it was like. He actually was. It was because of the tree of knowledge. He went to the tree of knowledge, and basically it was like when he was there, he got told it's like you know everything there is to know except for one thing, and he was like, "What was that?" It's like, "Well, you don't know what it's like to die," and he was like, "Oh, okay." So this goat guy basically is like, it's just like you don't know what it's like to die, and it's like, where are you going? What are you going to do with that rope? Oh God. Okay. I know we've gone on to another tangent. I'm sorry. It's just so funny. It's just so funny. It's like just imagining this stuff happening is just hilarious to me sometimes. You know, so Odin just is like, I don't know what it's like to die, and then he knew what it was like to die. And one of those times he went to the middle underworld. Again, I can't remember what that one's called. And then basically he found out a way to get out of there. So then he knew also how to get out of one of the underworlds. Did it say how he killed himself? He hung himself. I'm not kidding. This actually happened. Okay. this is actually in the story. This actually happens in the story. He basically he travels around the world trying to find the tree of knowledge, and because he's done that, basically when he gets to the tree of knowledge, it's kind of like, well, I mean, if you've been everywhere on Earth, oh, well, in the nine realms looking for this tree of knowledge, then you must know everything, because this is at the end of everything, so you must know all of this. You must know a bunch of stuff to get to this point. So you basically know everything. And then this, like, again, this goat guy. I think it's a goat guy. I'm not entirely sure. Basically, it's just there just to tell him this, and also to tell him that basically you can't know everything anyway, because, well, you're alive. So yeah. And he literally basically just has some rope and he swings it over the tree, and it's kind of almost implied also that this tree is the reason for this tree being here is just for this reason. This is the exact reason why this tree is here, is to basically, like, you can either if you reach this tree, then you will be the person who knows everything except for the one thing. And yeah, you can either go home with the knowledge that you know everything except for that one thing and be pissed for the rest of your life, or you can figure out what that means. I think in the story also, at least one depiction of the story, because there's two tellings of the story. At least one of the depictions, there are people hanging from the tree. There are dead bodies, kind of like in the tree, because people have done this. So yeah, it's kind of like implied that this is kind of what you have to do in that story. I like to believe that there isn't one. There is nobody hanging from the tree. I like the other version where basically he just he's that clever that he's like, oh, okay, well, I kind of already know how to get out of one of the underworlds. If I go to that one, then I know how to get out. If I don't go to that one, then I will figure out another thing. I'll have another bit of knowledge in my head, and that's it. That is, I will find a way to escape that one, and then leave. So yeah. So yeah, it's a thing. And like I said, all of the Norse underworlds, none of them are bad. They're more desirable ones. Valhalla, for example, is paradise. Well, it's paradise for warriors. It's basically you get to feast and drink and be merry, and then and fight, and then do it all again. Like every single day is like that. There's another layer that basically is just another reality. It's just another version. It's another realm. People live there. If you die, you go there. If you die there, then sometimes you end up in one of the other ones. So it's kind of just another realm. It's not really a big deal. And the other one is hell. And again, it's not necessarily a bad place. It's just kind of like you're just continuously waiting to be processed into one of the other ones. It's not really a big deal. It's kind of boring, I guess. It's almost like purgatory, I guess, because like if you want to go to the other ones, then you have to do something in hell. You have tasks to do in hell to basically get to one of the other afterlives. So it's kind of, like I said, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just it's considered the worst one, I guess. So yeah, the whole theory of the whole thing of like you can either live in paradise or you can be tortured in hell forever is kind of like it's just a Christian thing. It's just annoying that it's overtaken that word hell, because it just means work. So yeah. Anyway, smash or pass. We will get onto this because yeah, because I want to finish the voting. And we've got a few. We'll try to get on to these. So yes, just say smash or pass. Okay. Sorry, my screen went black for a second because I hadn't touched it in 15 minutes. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So Kartikeya is boring. No, pass. Okay. Pavati. I'm not pronouncing these right. I will say that. Nourishment, devotion, motherhood, fertility, harmony. I mean, smash. She's Vishnu's mum. And I'm not just saying that because of the picture. No, she is Vishnu's mum. She's got the big boobies. You know, this is a piece of artwork, YouTube. It's a piece of artwork, okay. It's a statue. It's a thing. But yeah, I mean, she's the goddess of beauty. I mean, I know that's very shallow, but you know, she'll know how to do really good sex. Okay, she does the best sex. She is the best of sex. She invented sex. I mean, she's gonna be just fucking awesome at it, except not that dull freak eye creature. That's not her. That's not God. That's got to be not her. So yeah. So yeah. She's also the other side of Vishnu, if that's to be believed. Like that's a separate god, but it's half Vishnu and half her. So yeah, it's a thing. Learn from the master. Well, no, just have it happen to you. I mean, well, for me anyway. So that was a pass. That was smash. That was smash. Wealth, power, love, abundance, prosperity, beauty. Sorry, I mixed up somebody. She's the goddess of beauty, and the not physical act of love. From what I understand, again for the stories, she's the one of like emotional love and stuff. Because in Indian culture, love is kind of, well, there's two different things. There's love and lust and stuff, and that's actually where we get those two terms from. Is that basically like love has always been depicted as both the action and the feeling in a lot of the European and Western cultures. Even Indian spiritualism has this, Native American spiritualism has this, but it seems to be a unique thing up until the Indian subcontinent was discovered. It was always like that, and then we have these two goddesses, which is one is the goddess of love making and lust, and one is the goddess of the feeling of love, and not necessarily the fertility of everything. It's about the passion and the feeling of love. You know, it's the passion of love and stuff. So yeah. Smash. I don't think we do anything though. I think she can basically look at you and basically make you orgasm because, again, she's the feeling. It's the love feeling. So yeah, smash her. I would smash it. Well, not smash her. I would. God, it's such a violent word, smash, isn't it? But yeah, confusingly, she is also the god of elephants. So yeah, you end up with lots of elephantish motifs with her artwork, which is fine. I mean, I get it, but it's weird that she's the goddess of elephants, and yet the mother of Ganesh is the other one. It doesn't really make sense, but yeah. I mean, it kind of does. Smash. Definitely smash. Yeah. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. Saswati? I think. I mean, so it's another sort of know-it-all, but it's a very motherly one. From the, again, the stories. She's not been depicted as God in a lot of the stories. Like, she's a very important person, but she's not been depicted in the stories that I've read so far. She's never been depicted as that. But yeah, she's kind of like a know-it-all, but like a motherly know-it-all. So it's very hard to say. Um, Pass. I've got a pass. No, it would be like, yeah, she's too motherly. She she's artsy. She's artsy. She knows she's. It says here that she's the goddess of knowledge, and like I said, in the stories that I've read so far, she's a very smart person, but she's a person. So I don't know why she's depicted as being. Assuming this is the same person as a god here. So pass. Yeah, pass. Sorry, I got to say pass. A girl that can play an instrument is hot, though. Yes. It depends on the girl. It depends on. You know me. I'm more about personality than looks. Like, if I was just like looks based, then I'd just be like, well, yeah, hot, so smash. But because I know I know a bit about this person. It's like, eh. So yeah, I would like to say yes, but it's a pass. I'm sorry. She'd she'd be a great best friend. I will say that she'd be a great best friend. But I did you just friend zone a god? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. Hopefully she'd respect my decision and not, squish me with godly power. I don't think she does. I don't think she would be the type that would do that. So yeah, pass. I'll smash. You'll smash. Okay, I can watch. I can watch them. That's fine. Okay, Durga. Oh, it's basically the ultimate strong woman. She's a goddess of war. Thanks, that's very helpful. Pass, pass. She's. I mean, I would imagine that she's. I don't know much about her. I don't know much about her. She just seems more like all business from just the depictions that I've seen. She seems very, very all businessy. You know. Oh my god! I just realized what was happening here. Yeah, see, this is the weird shit I was talking about in the stories. It's like, and this happened. It just, yeah. Also, the story. I will say this about the stories. It also just, they come across as like, and then somebody decapitated a bull and stuck his foot in it and fucked it. The end. They do seem very, very kind of like matter of factly whenever you hear stories. So yeah, pass. The woman tried from Futurama. Kind of. Kali. Kali. Time, change, creation, destruction, and power. No, it's definite pass. It's definite pass. She's also goddess of death. She basically is depicted sometimes as being the female version of Vishnu, and it's like when Vishnu's pissed, basically. Yeah. There's just too many body parts everywhere. She's just yeah. It's also a chaos one as well. You would smash. Yeah. When things are depicted in like blue skin, it's usually because of the being bad, and also it's a death thing. So yeah, pass on that one. But it's a zombie. It's basically a zombie lady. Would you not smash a zombie lady? Itchy, I'm learning so much new things about you. But yeah, Panda Fox would like the chaos one with the dead body parts and heads necklace, and are those elephants? It's a very weird scaling issue for all of this. So yeah, this is probably not YouTube friendly. I'm probably going to get stream terminated for this. Oh no, it crashed again. Here we go. Am I back? Am I back? Sorry about that. Yeah, like I said, the like I said, the computer doesn't like it when I keep switching tabs all the time, especially if it hasn't preloaded the tab. Let me just preload these. There we go. Okay, and then we're almost done. We're almost done. Okay. Marima Man. Marina Man. It's an incredibly minor god. But oh my god, it just says it says goddess of rain. But she's actually like an incredibly important god to a very specific region. And it's not just rain. She basically is a water bender. She can manipulate water. But she also does like all this other stuff for these sets of villages. So it's not just rain, but yeah, she would make me moist. So pass, smash, definitely smash. Sorry, but yeah. Plus, I mean, she's a Traxian. If you can manipulate water like that, then you're a Traxian. So yeah. But yeah, all these depictions are probably coming from the exact same place. But yeah, I think in like big Hinduism, it's kind of like Hinduism. Yeah. Um, it's yeah, it's kind of a thing. She's incredibly important. She's the main one. Rainy sex. Oh my god, I do. I mean, I don't know what it is, but thunderstorms kind of get me. Am I Thor? Am I really Thor? Am I just a different incarnation of Thor? I might be Thor. This is actually hurting my brain. Because thunderstorms do get me going sometimes. Well, most of the times. It definitely makes me think about sex whenever thunderstorms happen. Am I actually Thor? I'm Thor. Great. Anyway, yeah. So it's definitely Smash. I mean, yeah. There's weird depictions of her though. It's a weird set of depictions. So yeah. I like the random heads. I have no idea what this whole shrine is about. But well, it's about her, obviously. But it's just random heads here. I like these from other things. Are these part of the shrine? I don't know. Okay. Hurry. Oh, isn't this the half Vishnu thing? Yeah, it's Vishnu and Shiva. They're kind of merged together, you know. So it's both of them together. I gotta say pass. Because I really do like Shiva, but I'm not a fan of Vishnu. Did I pass on Vishnu? It's a really tiny picture. I'm trying to get bigger pictures. It won't let me zoom in. But yeah. Yeah, see Shiva and Vishnu. Yeah. I'm sorry, but half of you is a preserved corpse. I just can't. Not into that. I'm not a necrophile. I'm sorry. Anyway, oh, is this the different version where it's actually like that is a messed up picture. I'm sorry, I just don't like the art style. Oh my god, this is the crazy lady and Shiva, I think. Half female lord is the form of Hindu deity Shiva. Yeah, combined with the. Oh, it's Smash then. It's Smash. Because it's that woman. I can't remember her name, but it wasn't any. Was it Pavita? Uma? What is that? It's definitely Smash then, because I mean I love her. I love her so much. I mean, it's the goddess of sex, you guys. It's the goddess. It's the sex goddess and Shiva. Super pass. Well, based on the picture. Yeah, there's a couple of these like fusions. Well, I think we've seen two anyway already. Yeah, the Hindu religion was like super progressive when it comes to trans issues. Oh, is it taboo to joke about? Yeah, I think it is. Oh my god. But yeah, you pass. Okay. Oh, the dead one. Yeah. Well, this is not. Well, neither of these gods are dead. Neither of these gods are the gods of death. One's about like lovemaking and birthing and stuff like that, and the other ones, well, basically the Son of God is it's the yeah, it's a thing. What is Shiva? What is Shiva? Time and arts, the destroyer of evil, supreme being. Me protect you. Sleep. Patron of yoga meditation. Yeah, Shiva. Okay. Basically, all the cool stuff. It's a warrior. Shiva's a warrior, basically. But a good warrior, you know. And love. So like, yeah, smash. Definite smash. Definite smash. And the last one. Hanuman. Hanuman. He's the monkey. He's the monkey god. Yeah, it's the monkey god. And he has ripped open his chest, and he's got two people inside of him in this picture. I have no idea what this is about. I have not got to this. This might be the story I'm reading. This might be the story I'm reading. But smash. Monkey Man, smash. Yeah. Oh, surprise, Panda Fox. You would smash the Monkey Man. God of wisdom, strength, courage, devotion, and self-discipline. Yep. Smash. He's probably really pent up as well. I mean, I would top him, but I mean, for those who want a bottom for him, then he's probably really pent up. He'll probably really appreciate it, like a lot. So yeah, Monkey Man. Oh, but that's death. That's a death statue. My God, corpse Monkey Man, not good. Monkey Man. Really skinny Monkey Man in that picture. I've seen a chunkier version of. I've seen like a chunkier painting of him. Do they have it? Well, that's just a monkey. that's a statue of a monkey in an outfit. That's not an anthropomorphized monkey. That's just a monkey in an outfit. No, they don't have it. Monkey. But yeah. Okay, so I mean, we got a good tally up, didn't we? We did good. We did good. I would say that I personally have definitely smashed more than I have passed because, well, I mean, all of their personalities seem to be okay. They seem to match. They seem to be chill dudes when nothing crazy is happening. So yeah. I don't have a clue what is happening in this picture. I've got a feeling though that this is based on the giantness of him. That this is part of the story that I'm actually in the middle of. He's basically is kind of like building a city. Well, not building a city, building an area of the world where a city will stand one day, and he's basically setting it up. So I kind of pictured him being giant while he's doing that. So this might be part of the story. Again, I have no idea what the opening of his chest thing is doing. He's very much into creation from what I've read in the other stories. So yeah, very lazy with the anthropomorphizing in this picture though, because literally all they've done to make him a monkey is like slightly change his mouth and add a tail. That doesn't look right, but yeah. Anyway, that was fun. So we did the smash and pass thing. So yeah, the dead pick was creepy. Well, whenever something is depicted as being blue, in the Hindu artwork, it's usually because they are either dead or zombie or are being preserved in some way, which usually means that they're dead and being preserved, as opposed to being set on fire. So yeah, it's a thing. The Egyptians do this as well. When somebody's dead, they will basically make them black. They'll be completely black, um, and they'll just—it's kind of an inversion of their regular painting. Like if they were to paint something, and the person is dead, and they're on the way to the afterlife, then essentially they would invert the colors. So the outline would be in white, and it would be black to indicate that they are, yeah, which is really funny to me personally, because like if the people went white, they were only white to indicate that they were alive. So yeah, and it's this whole thing. There's also the thing in the Shinto religion as well. I was just about to get to that. I was about to get to that, Banner Fox. The Shinto religion as well in the Japanese culture, basically people depict death, dead people, zombies, a lot of the times in at least the old artwork with black skin, because during decomposition, when your skin is goes through this one phase of what is it called? Necrotic tissue builds up around and under the skin, and it turns the skin black. Um, so essentially, they often depicted dead people in like Shinto artwork as being completely black because they're dead. And that is, of course, why Mr. Popo is not racist. It's because he's a dead guy. He's actually a god of the dead. It's a thing. But yeah, I absolutely hate that. But yeah, what's really funny is that if you basically show them the remastered version of Popo, where he's blue and Jinx is blue, slightly purple, and isn't there another character who's also been turned blue because of this whole thing? If you show the people in India the remastered version, they'll think that they're dead because that's what they were supposed to be. Basically, they'll get it more because they depict people as being blue as opposed to being black. So yeah, the Egyptians didn't do that though. The Egyptians did it for a completely different reason, and like I said, it's because when the Egyptians when they painted something to distinguish people as being alive, they would either paint them as being completely white, or they would paint them in skin tone, which for them would be brown, slightly lighter brown, but brown. And when they depict dead people, they literally just they kind of, like I said, they flick on the they hit and verse, control I, is it alt or control I in old MS Paint, where you basically would reverse the color sets, and that's why they depicted people as being. It was just to distinguish between the dead and the alive people. Also, they did have a god that was like the first pharaoh, and he was dead, and they made him. He's either depicted as being green or black, and that basically is just because they wanted to distinguish him between like actual pharaohs that go to the afterlife, and also that he's a pharaoh, but he's also a god, and it's a thing. Anyway, so that was that. So yeah, I'm going to do the tallying up now, and then we are going to then I'm going to go because I've been streaming for 2 hours. Jesus, should I just go? Actually, so I'm just. It's very rare for me to actually feel tired and like sleepy-ish. So I kind of want to go to bed. It's very rare for me to say these things, okay? It's a big deal. I'll take your votes anyway, and then I'll decide if I'm going to go right away. Because, yeah. It depends what you guys think and say and do. But yeah, let me do the telling of the votes. So no more voting, no more voting, no more voting, no more voting. Actually, I'll do the tallying of the votes, and I'll do all the switching around and stuff tomorrow. We can do it. It won't take long. It won't take long. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it now. Get over and done with now. So yeah. By the way, this was all a big procrastination. Because I didn't want to do any artwork tonight. I'm kind of like just was avoiding doing artwork. So I just wanted to do something else. And it turned out to be like a huge time suck. So yeah. Not in a bad time suck, but yeah. Okay, I'm looking for the chat right now, but I can still see the live chat. So yeah. How have you guys been? What have you guys been up to? Actually, I want to run a drink first. This is not going away. We had a couple of dogs visiting the house because Daryl's here because he does the cleaning sometimes. Doesn't really do the cleaning, but he tries to do the cleaning. But he brings his dogs here. Well, technically our dogs. Ours and his dogs, but they live with him because our house isn't ready. And there's a Malamute Husky that essentially is like, she's lovely, but Jesus, she's so bouncy and jumpy and stuff, and I've got hair all over me. I'm convinced I breathed in a whole hair, and it's at the back of my throat, and it won't go away. You're learning first aid and CPR. Well, that's good. That could be. It's easy compared to the other stuff that you've done. It's easy. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So yeah. Itchy. I know. And you don't have to vote again. I can scroll through this and individually select them and read the chat at the same time. I'm gonna have some Pepsi Max right after. I'm gonna do this first. But yeah. Anyway. Did anybody see the video? Did anybody see the Squish video? I'm really proud of the editing that I did on that. Okay, Puppet Tub. Please be in order if you're going to do them. You don't have to do them in order. It just makes it easier for me. Padding. They're not in order. Great. Live balloon pumping. Live balloon. And pumping. Where's pumping? Oh, it's exactly where my pen landed. So yeah, I love it. You saw it? I did all the squishing at the beginning, all the quick shots at the beginning, and then I played the entire video, all the setup and everything. But yeah, I didn't know that the desk shaked that much, and therefore the camera moved a little bit. Every time I did the squishing, it just looked like the camera just stayed where it was. But yeah, I kind of broke that table, and didn't tell them about it. So yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. So just, oh my god. Just remembering that some people, patrons, get double votes. So I'm just trying to build it up. Build it up. Padding. Yep. I'm glad you guys like it. I know it's only one angle, but I got everything in that hotel room that I could. So yeah. Did you like the bin? And the kettle? Those were really weird. The glass was really funny because it actually stuck to my tummy. Or was it the sugar bowl? Oh, furry. I'm using the stupid British Airways pen. It doesn't like me. And builder. Maybe I should do an art picture for Ganesh. Oh my god. I'm so close. It's so close. It just never gets out. Ugh. It's only because I've stopped talking now that basically it's like yeah. Oh, Bill was here. Bill was here. Bill, okay, got your vote, dude. Lots of votes. I like this. Oh, there you are. I was like, Panafox voted at least once. I know, I saw it. I know it. I saw it. Pumping Furry. Where is... There it is. And Furry is at the bottom. So I saw the spider move. Okay. I did get you earlier. Okay. So I'm glad you like the video. I am. Right, I'm going to go over to Discord and count those. Oh, come on, guys. It's fine. Okay. Oh. And funnel. Okay, and Discord is now closed for voting. Right, doing the tallying up. Doing the tallying up. Give me a moment. I think we have a clear winner. We have a clear winner. Okay, the results are Papa Tubs with 3 votes. Builder Tubs had 5 votes. Balloon/Lunar Week had 2 votes. Glowing Week had no votes. Cigar Week had no votes. Feet Week had 1 vote. Live Week had 1. Art Week had 3. Funnel Week had 3. Advice Week had none. Bloating Week had none. Pumping Week had 3. Wait a minute. Panda Fox, did you vote for... Did you vote for bloating? No. Okay. Just double checking. Yeah, Pumping Week had 3. Pup Week had 2. Yawn. Genuine one. Pipe Week had 2. Padding Week had 3. Leather/Rubber Week had none. And Furry Week had 4. So this week is Builder Tubs Week. And only Builder Tubs Week. So... yeah. Oh, I'm going to need another page. So if you want to vote for the next one, then... oh, where'd my banner go? That was weird. For me, the banner wasn't there at all. Strange. Okay. If you want to vote for next week, then you can do so by saying Papa Tubs, Balloon/Lunar, Glutton, Cigar, Feet, Live, Art, Funnel, Advice, Bloating. It was the B words. Oh, okay. Bloating, pumping, squishing, not squishing, sorry. Pup, pipe, padding, leather, or furry. Ah. B. Yep, that's it. It's it's coming closer when I say B, because when you say B, it's the E part at the end of the B noise that is basically making it travel up. God damn it! Sorry about that. Random, annoying bullshit. Of course, because it's my life. It happens this way. It is the way. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to change the ticker because again, it won't take that long. I've only got to remove one thing, so again, not that hard. And anybody want to make any pre-votes? Now is the time. And anybody want to ask me anything else or talk to me about anything? Again, now is the time. Build my keyboard is in my desk. I can't reach the backspace bar. There we go. Save and boop. There you go. So the list is back up. It is LiveTUBBS week. So yeah. Also, if you've got any ideas, again, for LiveTUBBS, let me know. Yeah, I am definitely having Pepsi Max in just a second. Booting. Delete. Okay. So it's a person playing golf. I'm just adding my the next emoji. Where's the next emoji? It's a golf person. We have the horsey. I'm gonna put a horsey. There we go. And polls on Discord are now back open. I love you. Yeah, we're not doing that because not a lot. we know that already. We know that one already. Oh my God. I mean, a little bit, maybe, but not a lot. Oh. Oh my God. That seemed to work. It definitely soothed the area. I don't think it actually helped with the hair at all, but yeah. Okay. Why does my keyboard? I think my keyboard is just broken. I might need a new keyboard. And it's a real shame because I love this thing. It's awesome, but I like the rounded keys. cute. I had an advice question. How do you meet new people? I don't understand the question. You need to elaborate. Are you talking just in general? Because that's incredibly vague. You know, how do I meet new people? I go outside. Builder Tubbs week is, but what will be next? What? So that's how I intended it to come out, but I feel like it's going to be a bit weirdly needy or something. I don't know. Anyway, yep, that's done. Yeah, just go outside. You're definitely going to encounter new people, but actually meeting them, I don't know. Like I've got an example coming up. I'm hosting 2 events at Bear Bash. I've posted them publicly on Facebook, and I've got plenty of new people interested in those events, and they will kind of be forced to talk to me at some stage as one of the people who is the event organizer. So I mean, that's how I do it. I force people to interact with me. So yeah, I don't always force people to interact with me. I show up at a place, and usually I just I talk to people if they seem interesting and interested in talking to me. So yeah, I don't know how else to explain that without getting into a huge conversation and topic. But yeah, if Advice Week ever gets picked, it's done it again on my screen. You cannot see. Yeah, it's out of sync. It's either out of sync or it's not there at all. It's so weird. Anyway, that's good advice, actually. Thanks. I mean, I don't understand. Again, it's just a very vague question. I mean, if you basically ask me a very specific question, like I'm having trouble talking to people when I go out to like a bar or something, then I would also have to give you a really accurate and detailed answer to that, and I can't just give you that. It's not something that I can just give you a straight up answer on. I'm sorry. So basically, I have to give a vague answer, and that's my vague answer. Basically, I I asked them if I'm somewhere and I'm alone and I want to talk to somebody, then I will basically talk to somebody who I think would have an interest in talking to me as well. And this could be like a bartender, a waitress if it's not busy, um, stuff like this. Just these people. If somebody's alone at a bar and they look also like you think you look, which is like you want to talk to somebody, then go talk to them. It might not be a bar, it might be anywhere else. So yeah. I guess I meant it's just hard meeting people who will actually become friends or cool people. Every friend I've met has basically been random chance, but I guess if you try enough, it just happens. Again, it's hard to gauge people's interest in how in you and the conversation or the topic that you are currently talking about and stuff. It's just a thing. It's very hard to do that. I mean, I get through it sometimes by basically just having empathy and trying to judge how the person is feeling and how they're acting and stuff. So yeah, I should have switched to the hat. It's better. But yeah, I mean, just starting a conversation can be hard. Like, I can't see you. So basically, like, I'm just going to use myself as an example here. So basically, if you saw me in public and I wasn't actively talking to somebody, or if I was alone and like, oh my god, that sounds creepy. If I was alone, then you have your chance to pounce. No. Then if you saw me like this, then for example, like and you saw my shirt, you could basically come up to me and ask me, it's like, oh, the Fun Hog Ranch, I've heard about that place, is it good? You know, I'm wearing a t-shirt, I clearly like the place. You know, and then we would start a conversation on that. Or if basically like you like the movie Alien, then you could say nice hat. You know, because then I'd probably be like, oh yeah, do you know where it's from? You know, and it's like a thing. You know, if you already have some. Thank you, Itchy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for summing up everything I just said really, really succinctly. Damn it! I freaking hate myself now. Great. Yes, what Itchy said. I feel like I give off "don't talk to me" like resting bitch face syndrome. Yeah, that can be annoying. I have that too. Yeah. It's just my face. See, I'm just trying to demonstrate. I'm only really animated like this when basically I'm talking to somebody. So yeah, I get you. I get you. So yeah, you having the similar problem, I would say that basically, yeah, you would have to make the first move usually, unless somebody is just that interested in you, even with your bitch face. I didn't mean that as an insult. It sounded like that. Sorry. But yeah. Okay, guys. Okay. I really do not really have to go, but I really do want to go. So I'm gonna have to leave. And it's doing that. It's doing it again for me. It's blank. Like there's a bar there, but there's nothing going across it. And yet I'm looking at the preview, and it's doing it. I don't get it. Yeah, when I hover over it, it basically comes back. Like it doesn't just start. It comes back. Like it's on the screen again. I don't know what's going on. What did she say? I found Tubbs via his vids and hope when hopping on stream, and we besties. Yeah, we're besties. I can't get rid of him now. It's great. Need little Troy. Yeah. I will do that. It's bedtime. It is. Oh my god! I have a rash or an itch right on the base of. That's where I can't reach. So uncool. It's like either a gnat bite or a mosquito bite, or it's a rash or something. Damon keeps finding it when he washes my back. It's shower time tomorrow. I'll be okay. Anyway. See the dog hair? See? Anyway. belly rubs and belly salute. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow, hopefully, with another live stream. It depends if I feel like it, because I basically kind of, I don't know if like did that happen? Okay, my internet just died for a quick second, so I don't know if that showed up. On my preview, it just looked like I stood up and then sat back down again without doing anything. Weird. Yeah, it depends sometimes if I do stream or not, because of the whole sleep cycle-ness, and also, like, I don't know, kind of motivation to do artwork and stuff. Like I said, tonight was a kind of just a big procrastination, because I didn't want to do any artwork. But yeah. Anyway. I probably will see you tomorrow. So think about what you'd like to see for a Build-A-Tubs video, and tell me tomorrow. That's your homework. Yes, I give you homework. Panafox will be annoyed. I get it. So I am a fat guy, and also I have a lot of muscle. So essentially, it's really hard to reach that bit on my back. You can ask any bodybuilder. He will say that basically I can't reach the certain spots on my back. My arms do not bend that way. It's exactly the same with fat guys that also have muscle. Just can't get there. Oh, so good though. Oh yeah. I need Baz. Anyway. Toodles.